Yay, Kayla! And that was an amazing job, Kayla. If you guys would like to turn on your microphone and clap, that is totally okay. We're welcoming that with open arms. And just make sure to mute afterwards, of course. But and turning on your microphone and clapping is totally acceptable. And that was amazing, Kayla. Bach is so difficult to play, especially for strings, in that you have to be able to differentiate so many different voices. It's almost like pretend you're condensing like a choir into one single instrument. And you have to be able to use different voices and differentiate different voices and make it sound like it's not just one person, but 3 or 4 people playing. So, yay, Kayla, for being able to do that. It's a really difficult piece. Okay, so now we're gonna have something that I've never actually done before. So, this is gonna be very experimental. But I found a piece yesterday. I'm gonna tell a quick story. For during the summer, I began visualizing music in a bunch of different ways. And this started maybe when I was about maybe a freshman, maybe 14, 15 years old. I was playing this piece called Reflections in the Water. Okay? And I started seeing a bunch of colors. Colors associated with different tonalities, with different chords. And I kind of wanted to give you guys kind of like a live demonstration of what goes through my head and what I see when I play a specific piece. So there's a piece that I found by Manuel Ponce, who is a Mexican composer, and he takes a bunch of folkloric songs and he transposes them for piano, transcribes it for different instruments. And this piece is called the Intermezzo. I'm going to be playing it twice. The first time I'm going to be talking you through the different colors and shapes that I see, and the second time I'll play it straight through. Okay? So here's what the beginning sounds like. It goes like this. I see a bunch of metallic colors. Specifically for this one, I see bronze. And then I go from C sharp to C natural. I add in a hint of blue-green. And then one more lower. I add even a little bit more green with hints of yellow. So each one creates a different painting or a different picture. So that's just the intro. It almost seems like some sort of background that is set before the melody comes in. And here I see green. I see a little bit of a darker shade of green. And here I add in yellows in the right hand. It's almost like stars. And in the left hand, I see ribbons of velvet. Here, let me play the right hand. It goes. Reminds me of stars. The left hand you have. So each note and the volume that I put in also changes the colors that I see. For example, if I listen more to the right hand, I see more brightness, more yellow, versus if I play left hand, it's a different shade. I see more burnt sienna, more dark reds. Okay? So that's kind of the thought process that I go through. And with that, you can kind of adjust sound and adjust tone and how you convey a specific image or a story from the performer to different audiences like you. Okay? So now I'm going to play the whole piece through. And I want to say that there is no right answer. There is no right painting or right shape. That's one of the beauties about music, is that it's very much up to each individual to hear it and think what it means to them. For me, maybe I see metal in the first part. Maybe to you, you see dark blues. Maybe you see water, which is totally okay. And that's one of the beauties about it, is that it's up to your imagination. So I encourage you, as I play this, to think about some shapes and colors that you can imagine, okay? So this is the beginning. Actually, I'm gonna put you here so you can see my hands. Okay. That's it. See, that's one of the beauties of music, is that you get to use so many different art forms, and you can use visual art, and you can use performing art, and maybe even if sometimes we aren't able to hear something fully, that doesn't mean that we can't experience music fully. I want to tell a quick story in that I remember there was this one time where we went to a veterans hospital. And there was a war veteran, World War II veteran, who had lost a part of his hearing. And he came up to me and he said his favorite composer was Beethoven. He was so excited. He was like, my favorite composer is Beethoven. And I was playing a sonata, E major sonata. very beautiful sonata. And I talked a little bit about how I saw sky, grass, different shades of green. And he said that he hadn't been able to hear a bunch of piano dynamics in a very long time, soft dynamics. But with these visuals, he felt like he was able to experience music in a whole different way, in a complete way. So I want you guys to always understand in that even if sometimes one of your senses maybe isn't able to fully allow you to hear music or capture music in one way, that doesn't mean you can't experience it in another way. Okay, so I just wanted to add that in today's program. I don't know if it worked. I don't know if I should keep it up, but I wanted to share that with all of you. Okay, that's perfect. So now we're gonna move back into some wonderful violin performance. So next we're gonna have Miss Reina, who's gonna introduce herself and tell you guys what she's gonna be playing today.
Hello, I'm Raina. I am a freshman in high school, in college, not in high school. I'm a freshman in college, and I'm a music education major, and I will be playing Melody by Gluck today. Okay.
Yay, Reina! I hear your family in the background clapping. That's so amazing. I think one of the most amazing things, I know I talk about this a lot. I always talk about string instruments and how much I love them, even though I play piano, which is great. But I think one of the most beautiful things is their ability to sustain. I know as a pianist, hi. I know as a pianist, I don't necessarily have a like never-ending sound. For example, if I put the pedal down, let's say I don't put the pedal down first and I press a note, it disappears. Violins and any string instrument have the ability to use their bow to sustain it. I mean, I have the pedal, but eventually this sound will fade away. And one of the most beautiful things about strings is that they're able to hold that note and make it sound so beautiful. And I wish I had that, but I don't. But I think, Reina, you were so beautiful playing that piece. And yay, it's such a great job. Yay! Okay, and we're reaching the end of our program. I'm going to be ending us today by giving you some lovely Debussy. Okay? I'm going to tell a quick joke, and sorry, Mr. Bonner, I'm going to expose you. I was playing in a recital. I was playing Debussy. And Mr. Bonner, you want to wave? Hi, Mr. Bonner. Yeah. So I was playing in a recital, and I was playing Debussy. And as many of you know, Debussy is an impressionistic composer, extremely beautiful. I love Debussy. And then there is another composer in the contemporary period of music called Messiaen. Messiaen is not, well, I don't want to say nothing, but not very similar to Debussy. Okay, not very similar. It's very contemporary. And I was playing Debussy, and I got a text from Mr. Mountner that said, "Hey, the Messiaen sounds good." I was looking at him, I was like, what do you mean by the Messiaen sounds good? So yeah, so I hope as I play this Debussy, it does not sound like Messiaen, and you guys enjoy it as Debussy. So this is Claude Debussy's Joyous Island, or L'Île Joyeuse. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And that is our end of the program. And don't worry, if we came in late, I'll have a recording up and I'll also send it in an email. Hi, Miss Ruley. We just finished. I'll send you a recording. Don't worry.
Woo-hoo!
And thank you so much for coming. I know usually when we did Villa Gardens in person, I would have our favorite part, which was the Q&A, and we would get all sorts of amazing questions. My favorite question was always, what's your favorite soup? I would always just go down the rest. I would go down the line of performers, and each person would tell me what their favorite soup was. But I don't know. It's optional if we want to do that here. But does anybody have any questions that we can answer for you? Anything, anything. Okay, are you gonna make me ask the question, what's your favorite soup? Okay, Reina, what's your favorite soup?
My favorite soup is matzo ball soup.
Matzo ball soup. Wow, look at that. And there we go. I think that is a perfect lighthearted way to end the program. Thank you so much for coming. And I had so much fun today. And we will come back every last Saturday of each month at 3 p.m. Okay, so the next one, if I'm not wrong, is. I'm pulling up the date so I don't give you guys the wrong date. It is May 29th. Okay, it'll be at 3 p.m. I will find some lovely performers again. Even if they want to come back, they're always welcome to come back. And we will perform for all of you again. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And I had so much fun today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Nicole, stay on for a second.
Okay,
I
I
can
will
talk
stay
to
on
you.
for a second.